Hello and welcome to the Boys Upstairs show. This is the sequels draft. The title is pretty self-explanatory. This draft is sequel movies, movies that are sequels. The draft order is Coby first, Tone second. Shout out Tone for being here. Not an NFL episode, so he can talk some not ball, but figurative ball. And then Nickson, then me, and then Samuel. And it's a snake draft, so we'll reverse back. We are taking one comedy movie, one action movie, and one miscellaneous movie. So Cobe's on the clock. Any sequel ever is on the board.
With the first pick, I am going to take a personal favor. This is what my first pick is, not like what I think the greatest sequel ever is. My first pick is going to be The Dark Knight Rises because
fuck you, bitch.
Because I'm a huge superhero movies fan. Batman's one of the best ones, obviously. My
Wait,
favorite.
you said Rises?
No, The Dark Knight. Sorry.
Oh, fuck. I was gonna.
They both can be picked, just for clarification.
Oh, can they? Because it's a trilogy. Batman Begins is technically.
I think that technically any movie that's in like not the first movie is a sequel of a movie.
It's a sequel, yeah, of a trilogy. Yeah, you're right.
Wait. Oh, so it doesn't just have to be this. I thought you said it has to be the second movie.
No.
If I said that, I was wrong. But I think because you could say that it's a sequel of a sequel. You know what I mean?
That's one with Joker, absolutely outstanding performance, Heath Ledger. Great Batman movie. If you're talking about trilogies, like not trilogies, sequels in general, like that's got to be the first one. Christian Bale, one of the best Batmans, and Fred, I don't remember who plays Alfred, but he's always a great character. Morgan Freeman's in that one.
Michael Caine.
Michael Caine, yes. Obviously, one of the best side characters ever is Alfred, and just one of my favorite movie series ever. And it's something I can watch now and still be like, holy shit, when it's going on, even though I've seen it a million times. Like
that's definitely a good 1-1 pick for sure.
Oh, for sure.
With the second overall pick, I will be taking Ted 2, a personal favorite of mine.
Good one.
Ted 2 arguably is better than Ted 1. I think Ted 2 is the reason that there's even a TV show out today on it, and it didn't get any better than Ted 2 in the comedy series. So, yeah, Ted 2, easy pick.
With my number one pick, I'm gonna go Rocky 2. Just honestly, like just a classic movie. Any movie, like you could just throw it on. And after rewatching it recently, I was one of those people that used to think Rocky 4 was like the best Rocky, and then I recently rewatched Rocky 2, and I'm like, no, that's the best Rocky. I don't know when was the last time you guys watched Rocky, but if you haven't watched Rocky in a while,
Rocky 1 to me can't be beat.
Really?
I just I don't know, maybe it's nostalgia, but I think that it's my favorite forever. I haven't rewatched them in a while though, I will say that. So
rewatch it and then watch Rocky 2. Like I feel like it's the perfect second movie. Like I feel like you don't get the rest of the Rockies don't work without how perfect Rocky 2 was. You know that like the Rocky formula of like the bad, then the training montage, and then the victory. Like I feel like Rocky 2 was the most well done. It was emotional. I think that's the best one. So that's my first round pick, number 3 overall.
That was a good pick. I've got a lot of picks here on my big board. There's a lot of directions that I could go here. With my first pick here, I'm going to take Christmas Vacation, one of my absolute favorite movies of all time, my favorite Christmas movie of all time. I love Chevy Chase. It's one of those old school movies that you watch with your family, and I think that it holds up today. It's still really funny. Christmas Vacation is a movie that is in circulation a lot because of Christmas being a yearly event, obviously, and so you watch it a lot, and it's still funny. It still hits. So I think Christmas Vacation, in terms of sequels and it being a Christmas movie, holds up. I think that's my first pick.
Great pick, Tommy.
Thank you.
That was a good pick. I forgot Christmas Vacation was even a sequel. I get back to back here, right?
Yes, you do.
I'll go a James Bond. I'm gonna go Skyfall.
Oh,
I guess that counts as a sequel, doesn't it?
Yes, it does, Sam. God damn it.
I gotta cross that one off the list.
That was definitely I don't know, a Spectre, I think it was pretty good, but I think Skyfall was way better. That was acted very well all around. It was it was one of my favorite action movies I've watched. I saw it before it came out back in the day. But yeah, that's a really good one. So I'm gonna go Skyfall. I guess I'll knock comedy out here. I'm gonna go with The Hangover 2.
Oh my
That is an
God.
absolute banger of a comedy movie.
Bangkok.
Yep. What
You
happened?
took
Bangkok.
my comedy
Bangkok
movies,
has him
Sam.
now. Bangkok has him now. But yeah, that's Hangover 2. It's hard to say. It would be really hard to say it's better than Hangover 1. I don't think it is, but it's very close, and it's one of the it's a very good 2 movie. I'll say that. But yeah, those are I got Skyfall and Hangover 2.
Those are great picks. For my second pick, I gotta go action here. There's a lot of ways that I could go, and I'm willing to debate this if you guys feel that it doesn't fit the criteria of an action movie, but I think that it does. And I'm going to take 22 Jump Street here. It's an all-time classic movie, in my opinion. Jonah Hill, Channing Tatum. It had all of the possibilities and all of the chance to be a flop, a movie that's not good, a sequel that was just a money grab, but it wasn't. It was funny as shit. I love 22 Jump Street. I think that it counts as an action movie because there's a decent amount of action in it. So that's my pick, second round.
I'm gonna go Shrek 2 as my comedy. Is there much that needs to be said? Like, that's like a childhood staple, I feel like, for most of us. One of the better movies you see as a child, as a kid growing up. So I went Shrek 2 for my comedy.
I fuck with that one.
Yeah, it's a good pick too.
I'm gonna go action here. I'm gonna take Mission Impossible Fallout.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I'm a huge fan of the Mission Impossible series. I legit would take any of the sequels. Even the last one I thought was really good, but I thought Fallout was the best one out of the bunch. So take her off the board.
Philip, you got back-to-back here.
I got back-to-back, but I got 3 movies in mind. So like now I got to narrow it down to 2. I'm taking Back to the Future, the second Back to the Future.
That's a great pick.
I love the Back to the Future series. All of them. I think the first one's the best, but like the second one I'm gonna take is my officially because I think the second one's better than the third.
I think that the year that they went to is 2015, which is pretty crazy.
Great movies. Definitely nostalgic for me. I still love sci-fi movies, and I used to really be into sci-fi movies, so that was always a fun thing. Like all the movies were great, but I'm gonna go with the second one, and then for my comedy movie, I'm really between 2. I'm gonna go. I don't know if you guys have ever seen these, but I'm gonna go Harold and Kumar to the Guantanamo Bay one. Harold and Kumar is a hilarious movie series. What I think is maybe some of the funniest movies I've seen, and I'm gonna go with that one because I feel like for comedy that those are some of the funniest.
Godfather 2. Did somebody take that?
No.
All right, I'll take Godfather 2.
That's a good one.
That damn Fredo, man.
That's a great one. You took my last pick. Am I next?
Yeah.
Nickson, I'll trade you Shrek 2 for Godfather 2.
Honestly, that will be a good trade, but no, I'm gonna keep Shrek. I'm gonna take Empire Strikes Back. In the older movies, like you go back and you watch it, and like the animations are off, or like the CGI is terrible when you watch those like older sci-fi movies. But with Star Wars, like I'm not saying it holds up, but like it's still, when you think about the time it came out, it's like, wow, this is really impressive for a movie that came out in the 70s when it comes to like sci-fi. CGI and all that stuff. So that's why I think like you could go back and watch Star Wars and really enjoy it. Like the storyline is classic. Like everybody knows basically. Like I'll go with Star Wars.
That's a great pick. On the clock here, but I just want to like trying to illustrate my thinking here. I didn't even have this on my list till just now. I was going to take Captain America Winter Soldier, but Infinity War is technically a sequel. So,
oh my God, you're right.
I'm going to go ahead and take Infinity War because that's one of the best movies of all time. So give me Infinity War as the steal of the draft in the third round. And I don't think it needs to really be explained because everybody saw it. Everybody knows how good it was. So.
With the final pick, the Brock Purdy of the Boys Upstairs movie sequel draft, I'm going to go X-Men First Class. That was I forgot how many X-Men movies there were. And I thought for some reason that First Class meant that it was first, but it's not true. That was a movie I watched a lot growing up, and the X-Men series in total was pretty good. And First Class was a banger. I think it's kind of underrated. No one really talks about it anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna go X-Men First Class. I think I got a good card here.
Yeah,
I love that pick for you, Sam. It's a great pick.
There's a lot of good sequels out there.
Great.
I was about to say, I mean, even in that whole series, there's the in the X-Men series, Logan. I don't know if you guys watched Logan.
Logan is good, yeah.
That's one of the best superhero movies I think I've ever watched.
Oh, and
I don't know if you guys have ever seen Horrible Bosses, but I wanted to take Horrible Bosses too.
Oh, Horrible Bosses.
That is a good one. I'll throw out a couple of my honorable mentions here in the same vein as the Marvel movies. Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. I was
So-
going to ask you, does that
Ragnarok.
qualify as action or comedy? Because I feel like it's more of a comedy movie.
It could have been all three of the categories, to be
Yeah,
honest.
really.
It's so good. I love that movie. Another one that I had on my list was Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. I love that movie as well. Just recently rewatched that.
Told you, Tommy.
Yeah, no, you did. You're literally the one that inspired me to rewatch them. So shout out you for
Told
that.
you.
Another
That's
one
so
on here that I personally love is Anchorman 2.
Oh, that's a
I feel like an idiot for not saying that.
Yeah,
that's a great one.
I love Anchorman 2. A lot of people didn't love it, but I love it. Another one, Glass Onion, just came out this year. I thought it was really good. What's it called? Knives Out 2.
What
There's-
about the one I saw on the internet a bunch was Toy Story 2.
I'm not a big Toy Story guy. I was just like afraid of the animation for some reason when I was little, but
Toy Story movies were really good.
thank you guys for being here. Shout out Cam for just showing up now at 11 o'clock. And like and subscribe.